So it's just after 10 a.m. on a nice spring morning. When I stopped by here about 8:30, this cow was just starting to have this calf. She's a very, I guess I shouldn't say very, but she's an experienced herd cow. And she's had, I'm thinking this is going to be her fourth calf, possibly fifth calf. She's never had any calving difficulty before. So when I saw that she was calving, I just left her alone. I had some errands to run in town. I went to town. I came back 90 minutes later, and this calf was already up and nursing. It was probably born about 9:30. So it's a little bit over half an hour old, and it's already up, as you can see, nursing and getting around pretty well. You talk about this being a miracle, and I guess depending on how you define miracle, it is or it isn't. It's just normal, natural life. But normal, natural life, things that happen in nature, are pretty miraculous. This certainly is, as far as I'm concerned. This video thing. So if you think about it, and this is, you have to be careful because you can start anthropomorphizing pretty easily and thinking that because what I'm seeing here looks like a child at play, that this is a child. And because what I'm seeing here looks like the concern of a human mother, that this is essentially a human mother. But they're not, they're cattle. And we don't know what they think, how their minds work. It's probably not even the right word to use. They're certainly not sentient creatures. But still, this calf is not much more than a half an hour old, and it's already scampering around. And it appears to be enjoying itself. So, calf was born. The cow started licking it off, which stimulated it, and its instinct was to get up and nurse. And so it did that. And it was born with an empty stomach, of course, and pretty low energy state. And the first thing it got down its belly was colostrum from the cow, and colostrum is the first milk, and it has a lot of energy in it and a lot of immune factors. For various reasons, the cow's immune factors can't migrate across the placental barrier, so although the cow's blood nourishes the calf, goes through the placenta, provides oxygen and everything that the calf needs to grow, the immune factors are filtered out by the placenta, and that's to keep the calf pretty much to keep the calf from becoming diseased. It's hard for the body's immune system, and this is not quite right, but it's hard to tell the difference between antibodies and immune factors and actual pathogens. So the placenta just filters it all out. So the calf is born with an intact immune system, but not a developed immune system. So nature, being pretty miraculous, provides the calf the first boost of immune factors in that first milk, the colostrum. So along with energy, it's getting its baby shots in a way, and that'll develop the immune system so that it can stand off disease. The immediate thing, though, is that that colostrum is very high energy. So this calf that was born with very low energy reserves is already metabolizing the sugar in that milk, and in just not much more than a half an hour, and possibly even less than a half hour, it's already up scampering around and skittering around. And here we are on a very pretty spring morning, nice and still, warm sunshine, perfect morning to be born. And I wish I could get more of this across than just through these images and this little narration that I'm making. It's to me, it's a very special experience. It's one of the things that I live for, to be able to see this, to be able to sit right here and watch this. On the one hand, yeah, it's just a cow and calf, and the calf is either going to become a herd cow or she's going to enter the food system. But that's really no different than what nature is anyway. Cattle are herding prey animals. They're in the wild. They're preyed on by predators. In this kind of a system, we're the predators and we prey on these cattle by proxy. So we're not that much farther from nature than a lot of people think. I'm just very fortunate, very blessed to be able to watch this kind of stuff, to be able to see this happen, to be a part of it. So I'm going to leave these guys alone for a couple of hours, and I'll come back and tag and weigh and vaccinate the calf later.